Welcome back. Today we are diving deep, not into the usual policy debates, but into uh, the pure drama of sport, specifically a really high-stakes cricket match.
That's right. We're looking at Garnet CC versus AHS Recreation Club. We've got the match report, and we're treating it almost like, well, like a tactical blueprint.
Yeah, the mission here isn't just the scoreline. It's about unpacking the decisions, the key moments, the strategy that led Garnet CC to this, frankly, dominant win.
Exactly. We're mapping the anatomy of how they pulled it off. It starts at the Venkateshwara College ground.
Right, and the conditions immediately threw a spanner in the works, didn't they? Rain meant reduced overs.
Yep. Straight away, it's not a marathon, it's a sprint. Changes everything. Captains have to adapt fast.
And Garnet CC, they won the toss. Their first big call. Bowl first.
A gutsy call in a shortened game. You're giving up the chance to set a big total,
Betting on your bowlers, basically.
Completely. Betting they can restrict AHS, keep the chase manageable. It's high risk, high reward.
So they backed their bowlers. But AHS came out swinging, didn't they? It looked like Garnet's gamble might backfire early on.
Oh, absolutely. AHS Recreation Club started like a house on fire. Pradeepan SC and Srihari, the openers, they clearly had instructions to attack.
And Pradeepan especially.
Yeah.
Wow, he just exploded.
He really did. Raced to 32 runs, and this was just inside the first 6 overs. That's some serious power play hitting.
Phenomenal start. Suddenly, Garnet CC are under pressure. That decision to bowl first looking a bit shaky, the momentum was all AHS.
But that's where experience counts, right? Garnet needed to break that flow, and quickly.
And they got it. Srihari out, caught by Bhuvanan S. That must felt huge.
Massive relief, yeah. But AHS, they didn't just fold. Akshay came in, tried to steady the ship with Pradeepan.
So what was Garnet's response then? Stick to the plan.
Pretty much. Keep the pressure on, tight lines. And it worked again. Suresh Babu trapped Akshay LBW. Another partnership broken.
Okay, so wickets falling, but Pradeepan's still there, still scoring. Garnet needed something else, right? Pace alone wasn't quite doing it.
Exactly. And this is where the tactical nous comes in. Time for spin.
A classic move, but sometimes risky if the batsman's well set.
True, but they brought on the veteran, Mithun. The idea was to change the pace, disrupt the rhythm, choke the runs in those middle overs.
And did it work?
Instantly, he got Balaji. So now it's 83 for 3. Garnet have definitely pulled things back, applied the squeeze. But, Pradeepan was still the key.
Yeah, he was the one holding it together, threatening a big score.
Right.
AHS needed him to bat deep.
And then comes the moment of that innings, I think. Pradeepan, looking set, cruising, almost.
Gone.
Gone. And how? A stunning catch, apparently, by Poya Morzi off Mithun's bowling. You can just imagine the shift in atmosphere. That wasn't just a wicket.
No, that was a killer blow.
Absolutely. The score slips to 86 for 4. Losing your anchor like that after you'd done all the hard work, psychologically, that's massive.
You could almost feel the air go out of the AHS innings.
And the collapse followed, almost inevitably. Om Prakash went quickly, LBW to Suresh Babu again, Garnet CC. They could smell blood now.
And Mithun, he just took over, didn't he?
He was, well, unstoppable in that phase. Just ripped through the middle and lower order. Ashwath and Srinath, gone in the same over.
Wow. 2 wickets in 6 balls. That just kills any lingering hope.
Completely evaporates it. They went from maybe rebuilding slightly to suddenly being 100 for 7.
Yeah.
It was just clinical pressure turning into a clatter of wickets.
Hold on, though. The report does mention a bit of fight later on. Francis Durakins and Satish Kumar.
Yeah, credit to them. They put on 26 runs, showed some intent, tried to drag the score towards something, anything, defendable.
A bit of resistance, but the damage was done.
Oh, long done. Garnet's bowlers were just too disciplined at the end. AHS Recreation Club all out for 143 in just 27.3 overs. Considering that start, it's not nearly
So
enough.
that initial decision to bowl first, totally vindicated.
Absolutely. And when you look at the bowling figures, it wasn't just one guy.
Right. Mithun was the star. 4 crucial wickets. Suresh Babu chipped in with 3 important ones, too.
But it's the overall control that stands out. Like Bhupalan, his economy rate was just 2.8 runs per over. That's incredibly tight.
Under 3 and over in a shortened match, that's suffocating.
It really is. And it forces batsmen to take risks against the wicket takers like Mithun and Suresh. Plus, Bhupalan took 2 sharp catches, too. Fielding was clearly switched on.
So the bowling unit, the fielding,
Yeah.
they created the pressure, contained the score.
Precisely. They won the strategic battle in that first innings, limited AHS to 140-odd, gave their batsmen a very, very achievable target, 141 to win.
Right, which brings us to the second innings. If the first was about strategic control, the second was just fireworks.
Pure, unadulterated carnage, yeah. High octane doesn't quite cover it.
Arjun and Vivek opening for Garnet CC. And they didn't just start well. They provided a, what does the report say, a flying start.
Flying is an understatement. This wasn't building an innings, this was blowing the target away.
They smashed 100 runs inside the first 8 overs. Just think about that run rate.
It's over 12 and over. It's staggering. Any pressure of the chase just vanished.
But the crazy thing is, looking deeper, it wasn't even a partnership effort, was it?
Not really, no. It was the Vivek show. Completely. He just went ballistic. 99 runs.
99. Off just 40 balls. That strike rate is nearly 250. I mean, was that almost too aggressive, given the small target?
It's a fair question. You could argue for caution. But look, in a reduced game, kill the chase early, kill the risk. That seemed to be Vivek's approach. Take the game away before AHS could even settle.
And he certainly did that. The opening stand was 111, and Arjun only made 10 of those.
10 runs. It just shows you Vivek's utter domination. He was hitting boundaries almost at will.
Just dictating terms completely. The
Yeah.
bowlers must have been shell-shocked.
Which makes the ending of his innings just, oh, so cruel.
A run out on 99.
Yeah. After all that brilliance, 40 balls of mayhem to get run out, a mix-up apparently, 1 run short of a century. Oh, that's just agony. You can picture it. The disbelief after playing an innings like that. Pure sporting heartbreak.
It really is. Devastating for him personally, but for the match, honestly, the job was done.
Yeah, the chase was basically over by then.
Pretty much. Rajan, the keeper batsman, came in, knocked off the remaining runs pretty comfortably. Garnet CC reached 143 for just 1 wicket down.
And they did it in only 15.3 overs. Less than half the available time. A real statement.
Absolutely hammered them. And you have to spare a thought for the AHS bowlers.
Must have been demoralizing.
Totally. They just couldn't stem the flow. Manaraj, to be fair, bowled economically 10 runs in his 4 overs. He found some control.
Not the others.
Well, they took some serious punishment. Pradeep went for 15 in an over, Narayana Prasad for 17 in 1. When you're leaking boundaries like that and someone like Vivek in that mood.
Game over. Breaks the team's spirit.
Exactly. It just confirmed that Vivek's aggressive strategy worked perfectly. It shattered their defense. Oh, and interestingly, Gopal played for Siddharth, who missed out, showed Garnet had some depth too. Okay, so let's pull it all together. Garnet CC wins the toss, makes the brave call to bowl. Their bowlers, led by Mithun, apply this squeeze brilliantly after an early onslaught. Then, Vivek produces this incredible, almost unbelievable innings to finish it off in style.
Yeah, the win came from 2 distinct phases, didn't it? First, the strategic control in the field, Mithun's spell, the tight bowling, the catches that ensured the target was manageable, that was the foundation.
And then the execution with the bat.
But execution doesn't quite capture Vivek's innings, does it? It was an explosion. That sheer velocity, that 99 off 40 balls just blew AHS away and made the win emphatic. It was, perfect storm of control followed by chaos.
Which leads us to that classic question, that final thought for you listening. When you look at a victory like this, what's the real defining factor?
Is it the disciplined collective effort, the smart strategy, Mithun's control, the tight fielding that kept AHS down to 143? That systematic approach.
Or is it the individual brilliance, that unstoppable force of nature like Vivek's innings, that just renders the opposition helpless, regardless of the target?
Where does the balance lie? Was it the bowling that truly won the game by making the chase easy, or was it the batting that made the result so devastatingly quick? The plan or the whirlwind execution?
Something to definitely chew on, that blend of strategy and raw talent. Fascinating stuff.
Indeed.
All right, that's all we have time for on this deep dive. Thanks for joining us as we unpack that incredible performance. We'll catch you next time.